Hi, we are Ela
and Philip, and we are driving with 2 motorcycles from Colombia to Argentina. Welcome to another week. This week will be quite adventurous because we just found out that we made a big mistake in our planning of the route.
Thanks to Google Maps.
Yeah, we now deleted Google Maps because it's really not working here in South America. Instead of a 6-hour drive, we have a 12-hour drive in front of us for 2 days, so it will be really hard to get to Machu Picchu in time. Half an hour ago it was raining, so we packed up the tent wet, and let's start this wild ride. So we had to get some cash first, which meant that we needed to take a diversion to Abancay. From there we could start our crazy adventure. Next up was filling up some additional bottles with gasoline because we were expecting more than 300 kilometers without a gas station. We are now in the last city before the dirt road begins, and we bought so far enough gasoline, enough food, and
We have money.
we got money in Abancay.
Now we are going to drive 300 kilometers on this dirt road.
So to put that in perspective, we will drive 20,000 meters in height in 2 days.
Camp spot for tonight after 8 hours and a half of driving.
In total we were able to do 230 kilometers. We're really glad that nothing happened with the motorcycle. Our health, our body was functioning properly, so everything went fluently.
And the streets were not that bad.
Yeah, the first part was difficult, and the last 100 kilometers were really good. So yeah, tough day, but it's exactly the middle of what we need to do. So we are about to leave our campground. The ride was calm. Now we have to do 180 kilometers to get to Santa Teresa, which is the base for going to Machu Picchu.
To Santa Teresa.
It was a hell of a ride. Everything worked so fluently, and I'm really surprised it worked out so good. For example, in the last town here, Santa Maria, there's a time slot where we can access the road. It's only half an hour time slot, and 5 minutes before closure we were there and could just drive through to Santa Maria.
Otherwise you have to wait, I think, 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours. Yeah. It's crazy. So we didn't plan this. It was just pure luck. Today we drove again 8 to 9 hours, 180 kilometers on bad roads. Yeah, one of the toughest experiences so far. we made it to the train tracks and are now walking to Aguascalientes. I don't know where the hike is, but I guess we just follow the tracks.
We follow the train track. So how many meters did we walk, Philip?
200 maybe.
And we got ice cream.
Yeah, because it will be exciting and long hike, right?
11 kilometers. So the reason why we are walking here is because it's a way cheaper. There's also a train going from Cusco to Aguascalientes, which is the base for the Machu Picchu. But the train ride is around, I guess, $150 per person.
Yeah. And there's also a train here, but it's also expensive, so we decided to hike here. We just bumped into the 360-degree Machu Picchu train. And this is a train which runs from Cusco directly to the Machu Picchu entrance. So over there is Aguascalientes. And overall the hiking trail was really nice. A lot of shadow and a couple of stretches with sun. But we really enjoyed the hiking trail, and let's look for accommodation. So we didn't book anything beforehand.
And we've just been to 2 hostels and they are fully booked.
So it seems that a lot of tourists are right now here, so let's see if we can find any place to stay.
So we just found a place.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the light works here as well. So this is the lane for the people who want to go by bus. But we decided to walk. So on the top of the mountain there, I think is already Machu Picchu. So we just passed the entry point here, but we needed to wait a couple of minutes because you're only allowed to enter this hiking trail 1.5 hours before your ticket.
Make me feel this way.
So a lot of people said that it's a very difficult and exhausting hike, so they recommend the bus online in every forum you check. So, but we thought it's only 400 meters up and 1.7 kilometers in total, so it can't be too bad. But we are also used to the height, we are fit, we are living basically 24/7 outside. Let's see how tough this trail is. So the views here on the mountain range are just on another level. You can already see some agricultural terraces. So we made it up.
Almost there.
I don't know how many steps or stairs it was. Very lot. But after 1 hour and 50 minutes we made it, and we made a short break of 10 minutes. So it's totally doable. This is actually the real Inca trail, and over there there's a small entrance, and this was actually the main entrance of Machu Picchu. You can sometimes see in the walls that they laid bricks like the figure of a llama. We will try to find them. We're getting now the full Machu Picchu experience. It started to rain.
We had a nice view, so we were lucky.
Just look how accurate the stones were carved to match each other. And keep in mind, this is all very solid stone. This is granite. We are able to see the industrial sector here, where they crafted all kinds of silver and gold. And here in the center, at the grassy spot, there was probably the marketplace, or the market. So here they rebuilt a complete house, and you can see that the stones are attached to a rope. They made up the roof like this. So we are here at the Temple of the Condor, and there you can see the head and the wings spread to the right and left hand side. So over here you still can see the working water system. It's made up all of stones. And this runs through the whole Machu Picchu. So this was it. We are walking down again on the same path as we came and trying to get to Hydroelectrica before the road closes, which is the time slot we have at 3 to 3:30. So let's see if we can make it there. If not, we need to stay in a hotel in Hydroelectrica. Let's see.
So here's how you get to Machu Picchu for less than $60. Take the bus or drive by yourself to Santa Teresa. From there you take a colectivo for $2 per person to Hydroelectrica. Walk along the tracks for 11 kilometers to Aguas Calientes, also called the Machu Picchu Pueblo. There you will find hotels with private room and bathroom and breakfast included for $10 per person. For dinner you will find many options in the village for around $5. Bring your snacks for the next day because in Aguas Calientes everything is more expensive. Instead of taking the bus, you can easily walk up to Machu Picchu in about an hour. After our visit, we walked all the way back to Hydroelectrica and took a colectivo back to Santa Teresa.